What up? What's up, everybody? It's Big Cheds. I'm coming to you live. It is, what is it, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Thanksgiving week. Hope everybody's doing well. I want to do a little quick update. As you know, of course, I am Big Cheds on Twitter. You've seen me there. I'm Cheds Trading on YouTube. You want to make sure you've watched all the great content. Most of what I do is free. I have a huge educational library on YouTube, which I think is underutilized. Start with the Masterclass technical analysis tutorials. I've published 3 books. I've got Trading Wisdom, a third of it for free. The entire Cancer memoir is for free. So make sure you check that out. Bitcoin Live is the best-in-class educational platform for crypto. We've got a sale right now, the Cyber Week sale. You get a quarterly membership. You get 3 months, which is, a quarterly membership for only $97. It's kind of an insane price. You can pay with Bitcoin even if you want. You check out the team. It's the best team in the world that studies crypto. I do a twice a week full market report. You can see one of my recent reports for free under the public blog. All the links for this stuff is in the bio. I'll look at Bitcoin a little bit. I was trying to think about what format I want to do for these daily updates. And by the way, if you like this content, hit like, hit subscribe, hit notifications. Make sure you know when I'm going live. And then go ahead and comment on the video, say hi in the chat, let me know how you're doing. So what I want to do, I was thinking maybe I'd go over some of my tweets. And I put out a tweet here. I thought this one was kind of interesting. And someone had said, here, this English? And I said, I'll explain in my YouTube stream tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do right here. So Bitcoin 1 hour. 1H means 1 hour. Note the consolidation. And by the way, what I do on Bitcoin Live is twice a week. I do a full market report. I do Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the altcoins. And I do that no matter what. These videos are more for fun on YouTube. So Bitcoin 1 hour. Note the consolidation of price now below a rising MA200 in relation to prior reversions in this broader impulse from 60K. So what does this all mean? Okay, so what am I showing here? I circled a few things. So in this impulse, that means the move from 60K. The price has paused a couple times. Let's look at it here on the 1 hour. Let's clean it up. And that means that the price has paused a few times previously, since really pausing here and breaking out below the MA200 once, twice, and then up here, which means we should be thinking this is healthy consolidation so far, right? What's the MA200? It's the trend in classical charting, simple moving average, 200 period. And the point I was making with this tweet was that note the consolidation, the price, below a rising MA200. I mentioned rising MA200 because that denotes an uptrend in classical charting and how the price paused, consolidated, and continued. So you should kind of still be viewing this as a buy the dip, viewing this as healthy consolidation is really what this tweet is saying that it helps, to put into context the prior reversions. Right, these are reversions, mean reversions, consolidations, reversions back to the mean. You think of that as kind of just moves back towards like the middle Bollinger and back towards the EMA 8, that type of thing. So I think that was kind of useful. And then I'll look at a couple more tweets, and then I will I'll check in with the chat room. So folks, great, thanks for being here. So recapture of 96K would really kick things off. So we talked about here, first test of the zone of interest on daily. So it kind of made sense with the price pausing here. There's a big loading wall, and the price paused just below that psychological level of 100K. And, right about this day, the 23rd, maybe, I put out a tweet. I said, test of 92K would be healthy. And a lot of people would said at the time, that's sacrilege. I get it. But that's essentially what we did have. I mean, you see here's a test of 92K range would be healthy in the 23rd. And we started to get that. We've been starting to get that. So you see the price dropping back to this range. Maybe if you can see it a little bit more well illustrated here on the 4 hour, the peak of the prior range. It's a throwback. Simple concept in classical charting, peak, 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 breakout, throwback, right? As opposed to a pullback, which would be support, breakdown, retest, underside. That's a pullback. This is called a throwback, a bullish retest. And that's basically I was saying. That's the first test here. And so recapture of 96K would really kick things off. The reason I said that is from a momentum standpoint, that would signify a retest of the prior range peak. And then you would be jumping back up into to the top of the range and recapturing lost support where the price tried to hold initially, on that first level here at 96K. And so that's kind of what I'm saying. And so I'm thinking this format, these YouTube videos, as you know, I do Bitcoin Live twice a week, full market updates. I'm trying to figure out what's going to be different. What's the differentiator here? And I think I can just maybe explain my tweets a little bit. Maybe there'll be some value in these kind of 10, 15-minute updates here on YouTube. And let me know what you think. Say hi in the chat. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what you think about that concept. What's up, Jared? Rising Sun, Jim Bob, Dixon, Daniel, Plum, Matt. What's up, Stefanos? Good to see you as always, Pat. And a bunch of other folks. So hope everybody is doing well. Muhammad says, may the Almighty bless you. You as well, my friend. May the Almighty also bless you. Let's just kind of poke around a little bit. I'll read comments. If you have questions, I'll try to carry them through from video to video, give us topics, things to talk about. So try to think of interesting trading questions, stuff like that. And I'll try to make it educational. I'll try to add value. Every video I want to make educational. All right. So looking at Bitcoin, let's see what Ethereum's doing. Ethereum's been unable to flip 3,500. It keeps getting turned back at 3,500. That's going to be important level for it here. You see on higher time frame, trying to continue with the trend, continue with, with the MA200. So that's a big level here on Ethereum. And I've got a big alt list I'm looking at. Some of them are consolidating a little bit here, but still generally quite bullish overall. Nice little response here. Local response by Sui on the throwback to that $3 range. I think a couple people had requested Caspa, and I never got around to it. So here we go. Here is Caspa. I just don't. It's okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's kind of right in the middle. It's a sideways trend. I will look at it on the weekly chart. Not a ton of price history here on the weekly chart, but we have a big advance. It's setting. The price gets rejected several times here in the high teens. And support has been pretty steady in the 10-cent range, and that's still the case. It's a ranging, consolidating type of chart. It's not the kind of chart I'm looking to play for a trade. I want a strong trend. And then I want to dip in the trend, maybe a retest of support, something like that. I talk a lot about trend analysis in the Masterclass playlist. I do classical charting and Japanese candlestick technique. I'm CMT1. If you don't, if you're not familiar with what those things are, I try to take professional TA and make it more simple, and that's what I do. What's up, Ponzi from Sweden? Love from Jordan, Amar, Australia, Nashville. I love it. I love the whole worldwide connection. Someone says, good morning, Cheds. Do you consider this an alt season? I don't know. What does that mean? I don't know that the terms, what value there is. And I'm very much against this. I've always been this way, against the idea of just like narratives. Ooh, it's alt season. Well, does that mean, if it's quote unquote alt season, does that mean I don't have to manage my risk on these altcoins I'm trading? No. No matter what's going on, you're still just trading the one chart in front of you. Look at Algo trying to break over 30 cents. Not quite yet. Look at that. You're just trading the chart in front of you. So whether it's quote unquote alt season or you want to call it that, doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you're still managing your risk. Nice move on Phantom, breaking 75 cents, 80-cent range. You're still managing your risk. You're still just playing the four corners of the chart in front of you. So I don't like the idea of, is it alt season? Is it not alt season? I think we generally should try to move away from thinking like that. As a reminder, Bitcoin Live has our Cyber Week sale, unbelievable deal. 3 months is $97. When you join up, you get access to the entire team's content. It's the best team in the world that studies crypto. I've been doing this for almost 7 years, twice a week, and I haven't missed an update in more than 6 years. I'm just going to scan around the chat room here and see what everybody has to say. Bilal, good to see you, man. Nice to see you. I like seeing all these old friends, these old names. I'm going to be doing some spaces as well. Maybe I'll even do one today. We shall see. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm going to try to lean heavy into YouTube for sure. This is fun. Mohammed says hello from Pakistan. Thank you. On a bullish throwback, Andy asks, and this is good. I want trading questions. I would like your trading questions in the comments, in the replies. It gives me something to work with. I want to make every one of these updates educational here, right? So on a bullish throwback, do you buy when it touches form resistance or when you have a green candle bouncing off support? That's kind of up to you based on your confirmation method, right? Are you trading in the wick? Are you trading in the candle body? Is it 4 hour, 1 hour, a daily? I trade intra-candle because I'm watching it. This is what I do. So I'm actually just watching as the price gets, and this is the thing with classical charting. Again, Masterclass technical analysis tutorials. Most of what I do is free. You really want to watch that. When the price approaches, say this is a key level here, and the price is doing some stuff up there. When it comes back down to here, say you're on the 4 hour or the daily, you can drop to 1 hour. You drop to a lower time frame when the price approaches a key level. So if you have a well-defined level and you're throwing back to it, that's when you drop to a lower time frame, right? And after volatility, those are the two times in classical charting when you're going to drop to lower time frame. After volatility and when the price is at a key level. 130 of you watching live. Great to have you folks. Thanks to everybody for hanging out here with me. Maybe we'll do a couple more requests. Generally, I want these updates to be me explaining tweets, trying to find something educational, something interesting to talk about. If you have any suggestions, things you would like me to cover, let me know. I do more in-depth full market reports, as you know, at Bitcoin Live. HBAR, Hedera, hash graph. I think of hash when I think of, well, it's right there. I think of hashish, right? So what do I think about this one? If I'm ever really not sure, I'll go to a higher time frame. You want to step out to a weekly time frame. This is still below 2022 levels. We've talked about this a lot with the market, where Bitcoin did a failed double bottom here, 40K. And many altcoins have set this level as their ceiling. HBAR is still below that. So it's a little bit weak compared to maybe the rest of the market or much of the rest of the market. It's a bounce now into the underside of the 200. It's just above this range peak. Will it hold? Can it hold 12, 13 cents? We'll see. A little bit of accumulation. I do like that. A little bit of a follow through. The prior candle volume spikes did not have any follow through. You have a little bit of follow through here on Hedera, and so that is a good thing. I'm not completely sold yet, but I like the consolidation. It's clean. You have more volume in the green than the red candles. It's holding the EMA 8. So there's a little bit of a local momentum. I would say you want to see it ideally hold right around 10 or 11 cents. So I'm going to wrap things up. These are quick YouTube updates. I'm back to doing daily YouTube videos. You want to make sure you hit like, subscribe. That's how you can support me. Hit notifications so you know when I go live. Check out all the great free alpha. I have my books on here: free cancer memoir, free trading wisdom, masterclass TAs. Tutorials, long form interviews, a lot of great stuff. Bitcoin Live has our annuals, I think our once a year sale for Cyber Week. It's unbelievable. 3 months for 97. This is the best team in the world that studies crypto. I do a twice a week full market report. You can see one of my recent reports I had made public. Go ahead and check that out. Of course, I'm Big Cheds on Twitter. Thanks for being here, folks. I will be doing more of these. I'm going to stay active. And it's just great to talk to you. Send me your feedback. Let me know what you're thinking. And I will talk to you again soon. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Big Cheds out.